What's going on, everybody? Kwaku here, back with another video. Today's an app review. I'm going way back. I'm going back to one of my very first videos, taking a look at Microsoft To Do. This was way back in 2018 when I didn't even know what to do with this channel. I didn't have any belief that this channel would get anywhere. So I'm gonna part of 2021, I'm gonna go back to some of those earlier videos in the channel, the first couple, maybe 10 to 15 videos, and just do another fresh app review as if I've never looked at the app at all. So this is it. This is Microsoft To Do here on Next Windows. So here it is. Here is Microsoft To Do. If you are familiar with this channel from I think about 2 years ago, or maybe 3 years ago, roughly, I took a look at this app. This app was one of the very first apps that I ever took a look at. It was one of the very first videos that I ever did on this channel, but that was in 2018, and the channel was extremely new. I had just created it. So we're gonna do a second look at it many years later. Microsoft has added a ton of things to it. This is the new time frame when Microsoft is actually has Microsoft Teams that's readily available for everybody to use, and there's a lot of difference is inside here. So we're going to look at it as if we've never looked at it before, and if you want to compare how it was back then, you can look at the video back then to how it is now. You can compare these two videos side by side just to look at the differences, since I don't think you can really download the older build. So right off the bat, we have the My Day view. So it says get things done on your day. It says a list that refreshes every day. So basically, if you want to add a task for your day, you can do that. So you can say brush teeth. If you're one of those people who are micromanaging and you just want to brush your teeth, you can be like brush teeth. And then you can set it. Let's see if we can put at, let's see if we can set at 8 a.m. Yeah, brush teeth at 8 a.m. So let's put that in. And then we can see that it says there, and then you got to add a due date. So you can set it, pick a date, and let's set it to be tomorrow and save it. So it says due tomorrow, brush teeth, and then you can pick a date and time. So I said 8 a.m. So we're going to switch it to a.m. and check it off. And there you go. So it's set tomorrow at 8 a.m. It tells me to brush teeth, or I can set it today, and that's it. So you can tell it to brush your teeth. You can tell it to do a lot of things. And also when I click this light bulb button here, this gives you suggestions on what you can do with it. So if you highlight anything, you can click see suggestions on what you can do with each thing. Notice how it changes kind of to what you want to do. Click away, click on, and so on like that. So it's really cool. You got the extra 3 dots tab that lets you switch the theme. So if you like red, if you like a picture background, something clean, if you like just more abstract, more, let's say green, you can do that. Foresty theme, you can do that. So then going further to you have important. So going on the menu here, like I used to do, these are what you get. You get My Day, you get important, you get planned, assigned to you, flagged email, tasks, car checklist is what I put in, and Bubs is another thing that I put in, and then you can create a new list. And obviously these 3 down below, this line right here, this line break is a list. So you can change, you can create lists, you can actually reorder them, and you can make lists and things like that. So if I want to put this up here, I can move it up. So if I click on Bubs, you can see Microsoft To Do app review. I typed that in from my phone actually. So for example, if I type in Microsoft To Do app review on my phone, I can do that. Or if I want to add a new task under Bubs, I can be like eat eggs every day, and then I can hit send. And you see it popped up right there. I just finished typing it in, and it popped up and it says eat eggs every day. And if I want to edit it, I can click it. If I want to end it, I can say, hey, I checked it off. That means I have finished that eat eggs every day thing. You can assign it to people, aka by sending invitation links. You can send people things, and it'll be what on their to-do list. So if you have a company, or if you have say an editor, which I don't either, I can assign things to them, and they'll see it under assigned to you right here. So it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty clean. You got planned too. So it says here brush teeth at 8 a.m. right there, and it'll tell me to do that. Obviously I didn't set it for 8 a.m. I need to actually change that. So if I pick a date and time and I change it to 8 a.m., check it off, and let's do it for tomorrow only, 8 a.m., save, and now it says tomorrow 8 a.m. I can even remove the list by right clicking, and I can even hit delete task and so on, and it'll delete it. And then you can also click up here. When you click on that to-do item, and you can modify the title of it and just say brush teeth, and then that's it. You don't even have to hit enter. You just click away and it's done. You can attach files to it. You can repeat weekly, daily, weekdays, specific days. You know, you can do a whole bunch of things. I can repeat every day, every week. You can pick the day of the week that you want to repeat it, say Tuesdays and Sundays. It's pretty smooth. It's pretty straightforward. If you're one of those people who likes to keep tasks on literally everything. I'm not one of those people, but if you are, then this is for you too. So you see your day right there, brush teeth. It starts tomorrow, so that's what's going to happen. And then you can go down to flagged email. You can see more down here. You can see just tasks you have overall. So if I have all these tasks down here, you guys won't be able to see it because it's mostly blurred out. You'll be able to do that. Wow, I've been using this thing since 2013. So if you want to do that, you can do that. Obviously, if you click here, you can create a new group for your tasks. So if I click a new group and I say I want it to be YouTube. So let's say I want to create a group for YouTube, and I want to click away from that, and then I want to create a new list under that group. I can be like, okay, I want to do app reviews. I want to do, let's say I want to do hardware reviews. If I want to put those things in, then I have it inside this list here, and you check it off. You just drag it in, and it's in there. So now you got hardware and stuff, and that way now you have an organized list even more. So if I click on YouTube, I can drop down and see hardware reviews. I can see app reviews, and that way, if I want to do specific app reviews or hardware reviews, I can do that. I can set a date on them. I can do whatever I want. Let's say I want to add an app review that is, let's say I want to do Fluent flyouts, because that is actually a app review I'm going to be doing soon. If I want to do Fluent flyouts, I can set a date of it. I can say I want to set Fluent flyouts to be, pick a date, and I want to do it on Wednesday so that I can have it up by Thursday. I want the time for Fluent flyouts to be done. I want it to be done by, let's say, Wednesday, and I want the time to be, let's say I want to record it 1 p.m. I want to record it at 1 p.m. Fluent flyouts, the app review. And if I check it off, it says remind me at 1 p.m. Wednesday, January 27th to do Fluent flyouts app review. So it's under app reviews, which I labeled as the group, as the list. So I don't really need to type in app reviews. Otherwise, it's kind of redundant. And then that's it. So it's already done just like that. And it'll be in the list. I just hit add. And now, boom, it says Wednesday, January 27. January 27 is when you need to tell me to do it. And that's it. So that's essentially like straightforward on Microsoft To Do. There's not too much with it. It is pretty simple. But one thing I got to tell you, which I'll go into the settings to show you in a second, is that it has syncing. So you can sync it with your various things. You can sync it with Microsoft Teams. You can sync it with your phone applications, iPad applications, basically mobile applications. So if I click my email up here and I hit settings, you can see all the settings that are listed all here. You can add new tasks on top, move start task to the top, play completion sound, which you just heard, I think. You have confirm before deleting so that you don't accidentally delete things. You have your app badge, so it tells you whether or not your app, whether something was due or overdue today. So you can turn it off, or you can add it to my day not completed. You do have a light theme, and this is what it looks like. It kind of hurts your eyes probably. I'm going to keep it back in the dark theme. You do have that. You got your smart list, important, planned, and then you can check off, have another list for completed, which I don't actually want. Then you can have all, which just shows you every task. Doesn't matter if it's a list, doesn't matter not. Auto hide empty smart lists, which I'll actually add right there. And then you can check flagged emails, tasks from messages you flagged. So I'm going to uncheck that. It says if I uncheck it, flagged mail will be permanently deleted. And that doesn't go to your email. That's just the flagged mail part of Microsoft To Do will be deleted. You can set reminders, shared activity lists, shared list activity, and then everything is synced. So basically, when you want to sync it and see and make sure that it's syncing across to your computer, say you added an entry to your phone here, and it didn't show up in your computer, you can just hit the sync button here and it'll add it. It'll hopefully add it to your computer one. That way they're in sync and everything works smoothly. So yeah, there's not too much in it. It's pretty straightforward. It's a very simple application. In fact, I'm going to check off this thing. See, it says completed right there. It's a very simple application. Microsoft To Do. Microsoft talks about it a lot. They had a lot of features to it, but it's a straightforward application. They do have another application called Microsoft Lists, but you do need Office 365 for that. You do need to pretty much be an enterprise user to be using that one. But if you don't want to do any of that and you don't even really want to create an account, you can just use this one here, Microsoft To Do. It is free on every single platform, every app store, iOS, Google Play. It is free on obviously the Microsoft Store here. It's free on everything. So take a look at it if it's something you want to do, something you want to use. And if you have any questions or anything else that you want me to take a look at in terms of app review, if you're a developer or whatever, let me know in the comment section below. Also subscribe. We're reaching that above 650 threshold. We are now at 667 as of today. I'm trying to grow more, trying to get to 1,000 by April. Let's try to get there. All right, everybody. Thank you, everybody, and take care.